first picture is Ambassador. The picture memorializes two wealthy, educated, and powerful young men. On the left is Jean de Gentilly, aged 29, French ambassador to England in 1533. To the right stands his friend Georges de Self, aged 25, Bishop of Lavore, who acted in several occasions as ambassador to the Emperor, to Venetian Republic, and Holy See. The picture in a tradition showing learned men with books and instruments. The object in the upper shelf includes celestial globe, a portable sundial, and the various other instruments used for understanding the heavens in mission time. Among the objects of the lower shelf is a lute, a case of flutes, a hymn book, book of arithmetic, and a terrestrial globe. Certain details could be interpreted as references to contemporary religious division. The broken lute string, for example, may signify religious discord, while the Lutheran hymn book may be a plea for Christian harmony. In the foreground is the distorted image of a skull, a symbol of mortality. When seen from a point to the right of the picture, the distortion is correct. Second picture, Cupid complaining to Venus. Cupid complains to Venus of being stung by bees when stealing a honeycomb. This is so be taken as a moral commentary, as the inscription observes life's pressure is mixed with pain. The subject arises, but the last two lines of the inscription do not. From Sacrut's Idyll 90, the Honeycomb Thriller. Two Latin translations of 1522 and 1528 by German scholars are known. John Hess, a humanist, made in his copy of one of them. The manuscript note Tabella Luz, which means picture by Lucius, perhaps referring to this work, Cranach. Third picture, Christ mocked, the crowing with thorns. Four fortunes surround Christ, pressing towards him, while he looks out at us. Both pictures emphasize the contrast between the brutality of the tormentors and the mild suffering Christ. Its emotional intensity is achieved in a variety of ways. The whole-length figures create a sense of proximity, and the lack of possession in the painting makes it appear very claustrophobic. From the center of the picture, Christ seems to appear to us to share in his suffering. The characterization here are not just grotesque, but reflect specific ideas. Christ's torturers were often referred to as savage beasts, which may explain why the man at the top right appears to wear a spiked top collar. The figure at the lower left has a crescent moon of Islam and yellow star of the Jews on his headdress, which mark him as an opponent of Christianity. In last picture is Saint George on the dragon. Saint George is shown about the defeat of the dragon by the edge of the sea. The treatment of the subject is unusual. The figures of her fleeing princess is dominant, and in the center lies a corpse which the dragon was about to eat. The figure of the god, the father blessing the saint, appears in the sky. The visual narrative reads back from the princess. The blue and rose colors are picked up in the draperies of the corpse and Saint George, and in the pink and blue tints of the cloudscape. The shoreline leads the eye back into the picture space, while the V shape formed by the leaning tree trunk and the princess acts to outshine the competition. The high horizon and viewpoint helps create tension and drama in the picture. The small size of the canvas suggests it was painted for a domestic setting for devotional use. It was first recorded in 1648 in the